I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete. I'm dancing through. Everything's about.
Okay, so I just have the apple spiced and cinnamon spiced oatmeal from Quaker. Mixed it, and then I add a little heavy cream on top with my cup of coffee. And I'm just watching some recipe videos for breakfast. Oh, you guys, I absolutely love oatmeal so much. Okay, so I just took some chicken and I cut it all in half and took the big half of the breast to make like these little chicken patty things. I put salt, pepper, garlic, and ginger paste on them, mixed them all together, and then poured teriyaki on it. I'm just going to let these marinate for a little bit. And then when they're done marinating, I'm going to cook them in my pan. Yes, and don't worry, I've already scrubbed it. It just doesn't come off. And make teriyaki chicken sandwiches for lunch. So, yeah, that's our lunch so far. I have washed all of our cups. I need to load the dishwasher. My son unloaded switched around laundry twice. No. Towels came out. So I'm on my second load of laundry. Already this morning, it's 10 o'clock. Everybody is homesick. Wyatt has RSV, which we thought he had the flu because the rest of us have the flu. He has RSV. Though it's not putting him down. He's not like a newborn. He's 2. He's over 2. So he's taking it pretty well. He's not doing terrible. He's mostly just like, when he's ready for medicine, he'll let us know by kind of being like, hey, I'm going to cry because my temperature went up. And that's fine. That's normal. So that is what we're dealing with today. So yeah. So right now I am just picking up, putting away, and getting through the day. Also pulled out some chocolate chip cookies. And I'm going to make a tray of cookies for after lunch because everybody loves a good homemade chocolate chip cookies. These are my brown butter chocolate chip cookies. Yummy. Okay, wait. A commercial. I'm watching a large family. Well, she's not called that anymore. So this is a commercial. Spoke too soon yesterday. All of my kids are sick. Everybody has the flu. Wyatt has RSV.
What's artist?
Not artist. RSV. It's like a respiratory illness. They're all just zoned out watching the commercial. So, like, I just think that's hilarious. Look at these two. So, I fed my sourdough starter this morning because I was sick. I'm not going to lie. I didn't feed it for a couple days. I know people say they're hard to kill, but, like, it's been hours. It has not risen, grown, nothing. No bubbles. 1 or 2 bubbles. Still has like a soury smell, but not much. I'm just kind of sad. My husband got this for me Valentine's Day a couple years ago. I really don't want it to die now. So here's to hoping in the next day or 2 it starts to come back to life as I feed it. Okay, so I was about to start a load of laundry. And the city guys just came and told us that the water main up the road bust, and so they just shut off the water to our street, and I think our neighborhood, or maybe just our street. So that's fun. And I completely spaced and forgot because I literally came in here to wash a pan and the water didn't turn on. I'm like, well, thank goodness I didn't go and try and start a load of wash because the washer would not have run. So yeah, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what to do right now because a few of the things that I had in mind to do, I needed water for. I was going to mop the kitchen floors. Have to wait on that. I was going to wash some dishes and start a load of laundry. Have to wait on that. I might sit down and watch a couple more and catch up on some of the videos that I like to watch on YouTube. You guys, now that we're back home, we're starting even though we technically didn't really go out to eat, we were taken out to eat when we visited Georgia. I guess technically we did pay for 1 or 2 of our meals, but mostly we went out with our entire family. So So we didn't really, it wasn't like I was paying, it was more like, you know, the whole family went and got lunch and dinner and stuff like that. So we're starting the Eat at Home challenge again. So the video that you watched yesterday is Eat at Home day 1. This is Eat at Home day 2. I didn't really film breakfast. Nobody really ate breakfast. Me and my husband did end up eating oatmeal. I think all my kids had Pop-Tarts, but I didn't film them grabbing Pop-Tarts and eating them. And then you guys saw the teriyaki chicken sandwiches. Again, everybody in our house has the flu. Wyatt has RSV. So what I thought was just a cold ended up being a little bit more serious, but he's 2. I'm not as worried. He's given the fever medicine, given the cough medicine, and he is right as rain, running around, jumping off things, his usual self. So it's not keeping him down. RSV is very serious, but it's not keeping him down. So I'm not overly worried. That sounds terrible, but you guys, if you're a mom, you understand when you deal with sick kids, especially if you have multiple kids that are sick. Okay, so that's that. What else? So you'll see me cook dinner tonight. It's just going to be really simple pasta, like with a simple sauce. I'm not going crazy, and we've started to cut down. I usually do 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 cans of sauce, two, and double everything. I'm not doing that. I know in a lot of my previous videos, you've seen me can and pack freezer meals and do all these things. I still plan on doing that, but right now I am taking a break while we kind of, not redo, but redo our kitchen. We're reworking things, reworking space with a 5th baby coming, you know. We need to work on that. So in a couple months, I do plan on doing a big freezer stock and all that and stocking pantry. But for now, it's just kind of week to week. I don't personally like it that way, but that is how it's going to go. So I will show you guys my grocery hauls as they happen. I meant to film one yesterday and I didn't. I just kind of put everything away, made dinner, got tired, went to bed. But they are coming back. Everything is coming back in full swing. I'm just easing back into it. So without further ado, with all my rambling, yeah, I will film some more when I have something to love in the haircut. You look fabulous. High five. Dad did a good job, huh? I love it.
Now Jay gotta become
I'm not opening the extra toothbrush.
Jay gotta become me by shaving his hair and his beard.
You look good, bud. Okay, so I have really nothing else planned, and like I said, I'm living week to week on my groceries. I didn't thaw any other meat, so we are doing pasta. I'm starting now. My husband has to go get me water because, guys, so nobody my husband works with at the city, but he went down and talked to them and said, you know, like, how long is the water going to be out? And they were like, oh, we hit the wrong tool or we hit the wrong part, so it's going to take a while for them to fix it. So I asked him if he'd just, you know, a gallon of water at the store is like $1. So just go grab a couple gallons, grab a couple more so we can put them in the back of the toilet and be able to at least flush. Then I said, grab a couple. I'm going to use those to boil some water. So we're still having pasta because I didn't have anything else planned. I looked at some things that I had in the pantry, but I didn't have other things, and the meal wouldn't have been complete, so we're just going with pasta. He's going to get me water to boil. I am watching, I don't know if you guys watch the WODs on YouTube. I do. I absolutely love Kimberly. I think she is awesome. I've watched her for years. I love her a lot. Anyways, I'm watching her while I cook dinner. So, I am out of, oh my gosh, why doesn't the camera keep doing that? Okay, don't mind the grease from lunch. I am out of onion powder and garlic powder, so I am just using diced onion and diced minced garlic. Some of this, I heard this sauce is supposed to be really amazing and delicious. So I grabbed a jar of that, and I'm only doing 1 pound of ground beef. I usually do double up of everything. I don't have diced tomatoes, but I have these crushed tomatoes that I can. Don't mind this was in the back, so it got a little dusty, but ignore that. Anyway, so I have these crushed tomatoes, so I'm going to use this to stretch my sauce because I don't have diced tomatoes. And then we're going to do elbow noodles, and I'm going to cook the whole 2 pounds. That way I have leftover noodles for lunch tomorrow. And as you guys know, I've been worried about my sourdough. Everyone says it's so hard to kill, yet this one's not bubbling and rising. This one's a little bubbles, but really no rise. I worry but here we go. Let's see. We'll see. Okay, so I am just adding Italian seasoning to the meat. And we like a lot of flavor. Okay, and then next is going to be some salt and pepper, and that's going to go in next. Okay, so I have now added my onion, and I'm just cooking up my meat. Does anybody else have this problem? I see nobody else with a glass top when they're mixing or doing things. Their stove thingy moves. Mine does, not their stove. Your pan. My pan does. Oh, it's so annoying. Anyways, yeah, so I'm about to throw in some garlic, you guys. I feel like I really want to get back on track and be a better me, and I just feel like I'm such a joke. Anyways, so I am just cooking up this meat. I'm going to throw some garlic in, and that'll be that, and then we will move on to the sauce. Okay, the garlic is in, and now we are just cooking. Oh my gosh. So filming with one hand. I need to get a new tripod. You guys, eventually I will. I promise I will. So anyways, now we're just cooking up this meat. Okay, so I put the crushed tomatoes in. Right? I'm going to let that kind of go. Now I'm going to pour in the sauce. And I'm going to add a little water to this jar. Put the lid on and then pour the rest out. So let me do that real quick. I have added the sauce. It looks lovely. So it's just going to sit here on low. I need to wash my walls. Till my husband gets home. And yeah, and then I'll cook the pasta and then dinner will be ready. I have to show you guys something. Okay, so I told you when my grandparents moved, they left their house, right? So they gave me this beautiful liquor bottle, crafty thingy. What is this called? The thing you put liquor in and serve it. Anyways, this is the one I got. Don't judge the label, it's so I know what I put in it. Anyways, Bushman's Irish Whiskey is... My grandfather gave me a tasting set. Obviously, I'm pregnant. He did not intend for me to drink it now. But it came... Here. Okay. Woo. It came with these 2 cups. Obviously, we're just sitting back here. It was a 2-person set. He gave it to me and my husband. So anyways, it was fitting that I go ahead and put the Irish whiskey into here, since that's what he intended it for. I finally did it. Bittersweet moment to pour the whiskey in here, but anyways, we have not drank any. That's literally what the bottle of whiskey filled that up. This is pretty big, because it's a full-size bottle of the Bushman's. But anyways, I don't know why I felt like I just wanted to show you guys that, but I did. Don't forget to check my description box for all my links.